The 5 chip in the pocket, Gord Hennessy. Susie Poozy is 6 and Dirk Duncan. Blyce Last 7, Tim Merzetti and Mysterious Ways. Outside 8, Brian Moore. 8 stutters. Race 1, here they come. They're off and pacing, going for the top is Chip in the pocket from the outside. In between horses, Wind at My Back, and on the rail is Bread Handover as they dip into the first turn, and your leader Bread Handover now, and on the outside is Wind at My Back going on to second. Racing third on the rail is Bismarck. Taking the pylons fourth is Wind at My Back. Racing in fourth, or Chip in the Pocket rather, is fourth. Basie Street sits in fifth, and Susie Poozy, Mysterious Ways, and Blyce Last is your trailer as Bread Hanover takes them by the opening quarter, 29-3. Wind at My Back is parked on the outside second. Racing third on the outside is Chip in the Pocket. He's parked. Then racing inside fourth is Bismarck. Fifth, Basie Street. Then it's Susie Poozy, Mysterious Ways, and Blyce Last trails the field as they come through the stretch. Here they come. Racing to the opening half, and up front, Bread Hanover. Wind at My Back, park second, a 3-wide move. Here comes Chip in the Pocket. He's 3 deep to the opening half. Bismarck is inside fourth. That half in a minute, 4/5, and Basie Street comes off the rail from fifth. Susie Poozy will follow the Mysterious Ways, and trailing still is Blyce Last as the field drives on to the 5/8. They hit that marker now, and Bread Hanover on top. Bismarck now gets up the pylons, now second. Racing third, Wind at My Back. He starts to let go. Chip in the Pocket on the outside, going on now. 3 wide and challenging for the top. Way outside, that's Basie Street making a 3-wide move as well. Bismarck up the inside, the 3/4. In 1:33-1, and Bismarck has come up the rail to take the lead now. Bismarck on the outside, Chip in the Pocket driving hard second. Inside third is Wind at My Back. Outside, Susie Poozy, then Basie Street. Racing in sixth right now. Off the turn is Bread Hanover, Blyce Last, and trailing is Mysterious Ways. And down the stretch, Bismarck up on the outside and coming on Chip in the Pocket with a late rush. Deep stretch, Bismarck holds though. Bismarck wins, then Chip in the Pocket for second. Susie Poozy third, Wind at My Back holding for fourth. Then it was Bismarck on for fifth, and Basie Street, Mysterious Ways, Bread Hanover. Time for the mile, 2:05-1. Reading back now. Your unofficial winner of race 1, number 2, Bismarck. Bismarck is a Roan Gelding 3 by Beastmaster. Out of 10, Alon Truly, she by Smog. Owned by John McGurk of Kensington, Prince Edward Island, trained and driven by Steve Mahar. For Bismarck, first career win this afternoon, takes a maiden, 2:05-1. Bismarck, for John McGurk, owner, trainer driver Steve Mahar. They connect race number 1 with Bismarck, a maiden record, 2:05-1. Second race starters at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for race 2, field of 6, Woodmere Duster, Dirk Duncan. Spear Choker, Gord Hennessy. Lee's Lady Anne, Steve Mahar. Doc Smokin' Joe, Mark Haig. Dance Naked, John Davidson and Princetown Judy. Scores to the outside for Brian Moore, 6 stutters. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Lee's Lady Anne going for the early lead. Spear Choker on the inside post is Woodmere Duster as they dip into the turn, drive to the opening 8th, and between horses, Spear Choker. Outside, though, is Lee's Lady Anne going for the top, but Spear Choker has it. Lee's Lady Anne now will take the pocket trip second. Racing in third is Woodmere Duster, getting away fourth. Doc Smokin' Joe, then Princetown Judy outside fifth. And Dance Naked, your trailer to the opening quarter. And Gord Hennessy has Spear Choker on front to the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Spear Choker on top, a length and a half. Racing in second is Lee's Lady Anne. Back in third, Woodmere Duster. Fourth, Doc Smokin' Joe. Princetown Judy slowly making her way up on the outside. She now gets to fourth, and trailing fifth is Dance Naked, 6 rather, as they come through the stretch to the half. And your leader is Spear Choker out from second. There goes Lee's Lady Anne again. Out to challenge Woodmere Duster. He takes the cover from third as they pass the half. Then Doc Smokin' Joe. That opening half, 1:01-1. Princetown Judy is outside, and still trailing is Dance Naked as they race into the turn and drive to the 5/8. Spear Choker on top. On the outside, second, Lee's Lady Ann back for a breather along the pylons. Racing third, Doc Smokin' Joe, and that was Woodmere Duster off stride. Now trailing, Princetown Judy gets to fourth. Dance Naked gets to fifth now, and trailing is Woodmere Duster after that break. On to the three-quarters, Gord Hennessy has Spear Choker on top still. Lee's Lady Ann is second. Three-quarters in 1, 32 and 2. Spear Choker, your leader. Lee's Lady Ann is racing second. A battle for third in between horses is Princetown Judy. Outside is Dance Naked now. Looking to the inside is Doc Smokin' Joe and Woodmere Duster. Gord Hennessy looking for win. 999 in deep stretch. Spear Choker moving away. Spear Choker, Dance Naked on for second with a late rush. But they're not going to beat Gord Hennessy in race 2. He gets his 900th, 99th win with Spear Choker over Dance Naked, Doc Smokin' Joe, then Woodmere Duster back on. Then it was Lee's Lady Ann and Princetown Judy. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 3. Getting back now with his career victory, number 999, just one away from 1,000. Gord Hennessy parades back too. Spear Choker, a bay horse 6 by Quality Blue Chip out of the dam Adam Moyna B. She by BG's Bunny. Owned by Neil Mose of Cornwall, Prince Edward Island, trained by Gary Smith. Gord Hennessy driving for Spear Choker, 9th winning trip of the season. Wins this afternoon, 2:04 and 3. Gordy Hennessy scores with Spear Choker here in race 2. Career victory, 999. He just needs one more win to get to 1,000. Gord Hennessy, Spear Choker, 2:04 and 3. Starters for the third race at the gate. Gate is moving. Two scratches again. Daily Odds, Full Marbell are both out. Rambo's Reflection now has the inside post for John Davidson. Shalimar Sentinel, Tony Watson. Happy Ave, Mark Haig. James E.B., Sean Shannon. River King, Charlie Price, and outside Dusty Davy with Steve Mahar. 6 starters now for the third, and here they come. They're off and pacing for the top. Shalimar Sentinel on the outside. Happy Ave going for it. Getting away third is Rambo's Reflection. Dusty Davy now gets away third on the inside. Gets to the pylons as Rambo's Reflection gets away fourth. Racing fifth is River King, and trailing is James E.B. as they straighten into the backstretch going on to the opening quarter. Up front, Shalimar Sentinel on top. Happy Ave is out from second to challenge now. And on the outside and going on as well is Rambo's Reflection. Dusty Davy sits pretty fourth along the rail. That opening quarter, 30 flat. Then it's back to River King, and James E.B. is out from sixth as they move towards the 3/8. Shalimar Sentinel on top. On the outside, Happy Ave Park second. Dusty Davy on the inside third. Rambo's Reflection outside fourth, and back in fifth is River King, and trailing James E.B. to the opening half. And up front, Shalimar Sentinel still leading. Parked and driving on is Happy Ave on the outside, and Rambo's Reflection on the outside gets to third. Dusty Davy on the rail fourth, the half 1:01 and 3. Then James E.B. and River King as they hit the turn and go racing on to the 5/8. Shalimar Sentinel still maintaining his lead. Outside, Happy Ave, Eastman Park driving second still. Racing third, Dusty Davy up the inside. Rambo's Reflection tipping 3 wide now and driving on. Rambo's Reflection now second and goes pacing for the top. Onto the 3/4 and clearing to the top. Rambo's Reflection, he's your leader. Shalimar Sentinel, the ones in the back are coming. 3/4, 1:33 and 2, and that's River King. He came from the back, and he's now second on the outside. Shalimar Sentinel third, then Happy Ave. Dusty Davy shakes loose and now trailing James E.B. as Rambo's Reflection takes about a 6th or 7th length lead down the stretch. Rambo's Reflection, River King for second. Dusty Davy on for third. In deep stretch, not going to beat Rambo's Reflection. River King gets in for second, and Dusty Davy will take the final show spot. Then in for fourth was Happy Ave. Final check going to Shalimar Sentinel. James E.B. was sixth. And the time for the mile, 2:06. Parading back now, your unofficial winner of the third. It's number 3, Rambo's Reflection. She's a Chestnut filly, 3 by Jig Time Rambo out of Goody, Hanover. She by Big Towner. Owned by Ellen and Norman Trask of Easton, Maine. Trained and driven by John Davidson for Rambo's Reflection. Third winning trip of the season. The filly wins this afternoon, 2:06. Rambo's Reflection, John Davidson, winning race 3, 2:06. Starters for race 4 are at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for race 4. Field of 6, Monty's Lass and Fidi Airless are out. Shuffle the decks, John Davidson. Calavrita Zeus, Gilles Barrio. Aaron M. Down, Dirk Duncan. Waterside Apache, Charlie Price. Miss Tahoe, Tony Watson. And Good Dear Good will leave from 6. Driver Lonnie Stokes. Here they come. They're off and pacing, going for the early lead. Shuffle the decks, Calavrita Zeus, and on the outside, Aaron M. Down. As they get into the first turn, Shuffle the decks on top. Racing second, Calavrita Zeus. Getting away third, Aaron M. Down on the pylons now. Racing in fourth is Waterside Apache, Miss Tahoe. She gets away fifth, and your trailer to the opening quarter is Good Dear Good, another 4 lengths back. Up to the opening quarter, and Shuffle the decks on top. Racing second, Calavrita Zeus. Then third is Aaron M. Down as Calavrita Zeus goes and grabs the top from Shuffle the Decks after a quarter of 30 and 2, the 2-year-old. Now on top, leading a length and a half. Shuffle the Decks has the pocket trip, now second. Racing in third is Aaron M. Down, Waterside Apache. Looks at it from fourth, Miss Tahoe fifth, and Good Dear Good trails sixth. They're single file as they tip off the turn and through the stretch. Here they come, racing to the opening half, and Calavrita Zeus on top. Racing second, Shuffle the Decks. Aaron M. Down has third, Waterside Apache. Now moving on the outside. At opening half, 1:01 and 3 as Calavrita Zeus takes him into the turn. Shuffle the Deck second, racing in third on the inside. Aaron M. Down, Waterside Apache now gets to third. Aaron M. Down is fourth, Miss Tahoe closing the gap fifth, and your trailer still is Good Dear Good onto the 3/4. Calavrita Zeus leads by about 4. Racing second, Shuffle the Decks, Waterside Apache. Outside third, Aaron M. Down is now fourth, Miss Tahoe fifth. Good Dear Good trails the 3/4 for the 2-year-old, 1:32. He takes him into the top turn. Calavrita Zeus by about 4.5 now. Shuffle the Deck second, Waterside Apache still third. Racing fourth, Aaron M. Down, Miss Tahoe, and Good Dear Good. The 2-year-old Calavrita Zeus looking to go 4 for 4 lifetime. It's looking good in deep stretch. He leads. In second is Shuffle the Decks, third, Waterside Apache. But it is Calavrita Zeus that in for second. Shuffle the Decks, Waterside Apache. Then fourth was Aaron M. Down, Miss Tahoe, and Good Dear Good. The time for the mile, 2:02 and 4. And Pretty Mac now, the unofficial winner of race 4, number 3, Calavrita Zeus. A 2-year-old son of Largo out of the dam Get Going Now. She by Crackers. Owned by Paul Dares of St. John, trained and driven by Gilles Barrio. Calavrita Zeus, 4 for 4 lifetime here at Exhibition Park. He takes a speed badge down just a notch, 2:02 and 4. A new lifetime mark for Calavrita Zeus. He wins this afternoon, 2:02 and 4. Starters for the 5th race at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for the 5th, a field of 5. Claiming pace, LD's Gregory, Dirk Duncan. Maple Cookie, Louis Bellevaux. JP, John Davidson. Corky's Hoss and Man Game with Lonnie Stokes. Outside, PJ's Wager, Gilles Barrio. 5 starters, here they come. They are off, and JP quickly going for the early lead. Up on the inside is LD's Gregory, gets away second. Racing in third is Maple Cookie. Corky's Hoss and Man Game gets away in fourth, and trailing fifth, PJ's Wager is JP, and Johnny takes them by the opening 8th. Go on up the backstretch racing to the opening quarter. And your leader, JP, on top. Racing in second is LD's Gregory. Third away, Maple Cookie. Looking at it from fourth, Corky's Hoss and Man Game. And trailing fifth, PJ's Wager. A bunch field to the opening quarter, and JP takes them there, 31 and 4. LD's Gregory up tight second. We've got some movement now. A first over move by Corky's Hoss and Man Game. He's quickly going on, is now second and chasing after the leader. The leader is JP, Corky's Hoss and Man Game. Then LD's Gregory third, PJ's Wager outside. Now gets to fourth, and Maple Cookie trails fifth as they come through the stretch to the half. And JP still on top and on the outside. Corky's Hoss and Man Game challenging second. LD's Gregory right there on the pylons third. PJ's Wager a second over trip from 4, 3 and 3 for the half. and trailing is Maple Cookie as they race into the paddock turn and driving. Onto the 5/8 JP on top. On the outside, Corky's Hassan Man game second. Racing third in the inside, LD's Gregory, PJ's Wager. Looks at it second over from fourth and trailing Maple Cookie going up the inside as they race on to the 3/4, the 5-horse field. Their bunch within 3 lengths of each other as JP takes them by the 3/4 in 1:34. Leading by a length and a half on the outside, Corky's Hassan Man game. He's tough, hanging second. A 3-wide move, PJ's Wager quickly. On the outside, he now gets to second, chasing after the leader as they tip off the turn for home. JP on the outside, though, PJ's Wager cutting close. On the outside, PJ's Wager inside JP. Battle on for third. Maple Cookie coming on, but it's PJ's Wager at the wire. He wins over JP in a fast closing Maple Cookie. Then LD's Gregory was right there as well, and then Corky's Hassan Men game. Time for the mile, 2:06. You're a Bay Gelding 5 by House Odds out of Island Kinloch. She by Curtis Hanover. Owned by Paul Landry, trained by Paul Landry. Gilles Barrio gets the call today. PJ's Wager scores his 6th winning trip of the season. Second win of the day for Gilles Barrio. PJ's Wager winning 2:06. Congratulations, owner and trainer, Paul Landry. Driver Gilles Barrio, they win race 5 with PJ's Wager in 2:06. And back to the wire now. Your unofficial winner of race 6, number 2, Baby Ransom. Baby Ransom, a Bay Gelding 8 by Masquerade out of Robard. She by Brett Hanover. Owned by Ron Dinsmore of Franklin, Maine. Trained by Lonnie Stokes. Lonnie does the driving for Baby Ransom. Win 12 of the season. He wins this afternoon 2:03 and 1. Congratulations, owner Ron Dinsmore of Franklin, Maine. Trainer driver Lonnie Stokes. They win with Baby Ransom 2:03 and 1. Starters settling in now behind the gate. Race 7. It's our feature of the afternoon, a field of 5 starters: Stony B, Gord Hennessy, Mr. L, Wayne Hubbard, How's She Cuttin', Steve Mahar, Bordertown Armor, Lonnie Stokes, Country Cam, Gilles Barrio. A field of 5. They've reached the top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing Mr. L, going for the lead, but on the inside he's not going to get there. Stony B takes it. Stony B, Mr. L getting away third is How's She Cuttin', and racing fourth. Bordertown Armor, and trailing fifth is Country Cam. They're single file to the opening quarter, and your leader is Stony B. He leads by 2 lengths now, with Mr. L second. Back in third, How's She Cuttin', Bordertown Armor from fourth, and your trailer Country Cam. They race single file just the way they left the gate, and they're there. Stony B, Gord Hennessy. That opening quarter, 31 seconds. Racing in second is Mr. L third. How's She Cuttin'. Bordertown Armor is fourth, and trailing still is Country Cam. The field is still single file as they race to the 3/8. And up front, Stony B, a length and a quarter lead now. Racing second. Getting closer is Mr. L, then How's She Cuttin', closing the gap from third. Racing in fourth, Bordertown Armor, and your trailer is Country Cam to the opening half. Still single file, there's no movement as Gord Hennessy takes them by the half, 102 and 2. It's Stony B on top. Mr. L racing in second. How's She Cuttin' third. Then Bordertown Armor fourth, and Country Cam trailing fifth. They start to pick it up a bit. Stony B on top. Then Mr. L second. How's She Cuttin' looks to get off the rail, but out from second. There goes Mr. L out to challenge from second. Racing third is How's She Cuttin'. Bordertown Armor is fourth. Country Cam moving with a brush from fifth as they pass the 3/4. Stony B 3/4, 1:33 and 3. It's Stony B, but coming to call on the outside. How's She Cuttin', driving hard second. Racing third, Mr. L up the inside. Fourth is Bordertown Armor, and Country Cam is fifth. Off the turn for home, Stony B. How's She Cuttin' on the outside, driving second. Gord Hennessy looking for win 1,000. It's Roelli, John Davidson. Burton Knight, Brian Moore. Presidential Gold, Steve Mahar. Scorpy, Dirk Duncan. Armbro Razor, Gord Hennessy. This Cam's down, Gilles Barrio and Aaron Islands. Leaves the outside for Lonnie Stokes. A field of 7. Top of the stretch for the 8th. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Scorpy going for the early lead. Presidential Gold, Burton Knight along the pylons going for it as they race into the first turn. Burton Knight on top now. Racing second, Presidential Gold, Scorpy. Now on the outside, he now gets to second. Presidential Gold is third. Racing fourth, Allegro Ellie. Armbro Razor gets away fifth, and this Cam's down. And your trailer is Aaron Islands to the opening quarter. And Brian Moore has Burton Knight on the engine this afternoon. He's on top, a length and a quarter. Up tight second, Scorpy. That opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Back in third, Presidential Gold. Then racing in fourth, Allegro Ellie with movement now. Here comes Armbro Razor. A first over move from fifth. And this Cam's down. Takes that cover from sixth. And your trailer coming to the opening 3/8 and through the stretch to the half is Aaron Islands as they come to the opening half. And your leader, Burton Knight, up tight second still, is Scorpy. Then on the outside, third, Armbro Razor. Presidential Gold at half, 101 and 3. This Cam's down. Gets to fifth on the outside. Then on the inside, racing in sixth, is Allegro Ellie. Then trailing the field, Aaron Islands, as they hit the 5/8 and go on up the backstretch. Racing on to the 3/4, Burton Knight and Brian Moore still leading. He leads a length. Scorpy second. In between horses and on the outside, this Cam's down. Armbro Razor in between horses. then Presidential Gold, Aran Islands, and your trailer Allegro Ellie now, the 3/4, 1:32 and 2. It's Burton Knight, still your leader. Brian Moore looking for win 1500. This Cam's down on the outside, coming to call though second. Scorpy is right there third. Looks like a 3-horse race down the stretch. Burton Knight is your leader. This Cam's down is coming on. Burton Knight in deep stretch, and Brian Moore will get his 1500th career victory, and he wins with Burton Knight. This Cam's down in for second. In for third was Scorpy, then Armbro Razor, Aran Islands, Allegro Ellie, and Presidential Gold. The time for the mile, 2:02. Brian Moore picking up win 1500 in this one, folks. The last two races of the day. Two drivers reaching milestones here this afternoon. Gord Hennessy, as you just seen in the previous race, take his 1000th career victory. And now Brian Moore, St. John's own Brian Moore, getting his 1500th career driving victory behind 3 Burton Knight here in our final race of the afternoon. Brian getting his 1500th win. And the big thing, Brian getting most of those wins right here at Exhibition Park. And